When is it time to stop financially supporting your adult kids? Many baby boomers and retirees give lots of financial support to their adult children. Some parents pay for their kids' food or rent, or they let their adult children come back home to live. Others foot the bill for car payments, insurance, or college debt. Then there are those parents who routinely give out loans. Let's be honest, all of us have a soft spot for our kids, and no matter how old they get, we still feel compelled to help them, especially when they're going through tough times. But once you've helped a child economically, how do you know when to pull the financial plug and insist that your adult child stand on his or her own 2 feet? Here are 3 telltale signs that you need to cut the financial apron strings sooner rather than later. Sign number 1, your child really isn't trying. If an outsider looked at things honestly and objectively, what would that person say about your child? Would he or she say that your child makes the same financial mistakes over and over because he or she knows you'll bail them out? When it gets to the point where your financial support has merely made your child lazy or overly dependent, it's time to ask, am I really helping or am I actually hurting my child's personal and economic development? Sign number 2, they're being irresponsible with resources. It can be distressing to see our kids struggling financially, especially if their troubles can be traced to a spending problem or a tendency to waste money. It's even worse when you give them money for one purpose, but they wind up squandering it on other things. When your child doesn't properly safeguard whatever resources he or she may have, particularly if they've returned home to live with you, it's time to step back a bit so they can gain more maturity and independence. You want them to grow and thrive without using mom or dad as their financial safety net. Sign number 3, you're putting yourself in a serious financial hole. It's one thing for an adult child to cramp your style. Maybe they've moved in your home with your grandkids and now your house is noisier than it's ever been. But it's another matter altogether if your finances have been seriously hampered. When you can't save for the future, you fail to pay your own bills, or you find yourself going into debt for your children, that should be a major red flag that it's time to pull back. Even if your quality of life in retirement starts to suffer greatly, that too should be a warning sign that your financial support has become excessive. Again, I know it's hard to say no to your kids and to set limits, but in the long run, both of you are truly far better off if you learn to establish financial boundaries and gather up the courage to say enough is enough.